I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. One of my many subscribers has asked me to make a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. Yes, that's right, I play children's card games. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to get right into it. It's the Mystic Mine deck. If you know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! You'll know that a lot of people hate Mystic Mine. It's one of the most degenerate cards in the game, apparently. I don't have a problem with it, but everybody else seems to just love it. They just love the shit out of it. This isn't a unique deck. I wish I was half as cool as Jeff Leonard, who got first place with this deck before. Many times, actually. But I'm not. I'm a shit tier, so I'm just going to get right into it. This is Mystic Mine. We're going to start off with the monsters. 3-dimension shifter. Need I say more? Yes? Well, too bad I'm not doing that. Oh, here we go. Planet Pathfinder. Look at that thing. Need I say more? Well, I'm not going to. Here we go. This is probably the boss monster of the deck. Silent Wobby. Look at that dude. You want me to say more about this? Well, I'm not going to. Here we go. The moment you've been waiting for. The key card of the deck. Mystic Mine. Look at it in all its glory. Oh, everyone hates this card. Tasty. Who's that guy? What's going on here? Oh, so tasty. Okay, you want to know what this one does? Okay, I'll actually tell you what this one does. This one basically makes it to where your opponent can't play the game, and it makes it to where you basically win if they don't have an out to it. That's fair! This is a fair card. I'm not going to say any more than that. Demise of the Land, 3 of them. Basically gets out Mystic Mine faster. That's pretty much all that does, legitimately. 3 field barriers. Well, I had to borrow one of them because I am a scrub and I don't have 3 field barriers, okay? Shut up. Field barrier basically protects Mystic Mine, of course. While it's on the field, it protects it. Because you gotta protect your Mystic Mine, because that's the only way you win the fucking game. Prohibition. You can make it to where your opponent can't ever use cards that will get rid of Mystic Mine. Therefore, you win game. That's all I have to say about that. Goddess Scold's Oracle. I actually do, if I'm being serious, I actually do think this card's pretty interesting. You basically get a look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck and arrange them in any order. That's pretty much it. That's all this card does. Look at that text. Don't read any of that except the part where you get a look at the top 3 cards of your goddamn opponent's deck. That is so funny because basically you just look at it and you see like something that's going to destroy your Mystic Mine, and you're like, nah, that's going on the very bottom. You know, you get this shitty card that you can't use, so yeah, fuck off. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Next, Left Arm Offering. This one, I don't know. I like it. It's okay in this deck, I guess. I don't like having to get rid of your whole goddamn hand just to get one fucking spell card, but whatever. Basically, you can use that to get any of your other key spell cards, because we run a whole shitload of those in this deck. Mostly, I mostly use it just to get one card that I'll come up. It'll come up later. That's all I gotta say about that one. Pot of Extravagance. Super expensive card. You wanna know what it does? Well, too bad I'm not saying. Pot of Duality. I'm not even gonna talk about it. Terraforming. I mean, it's obviously only limited to 1, otherwise I'd be running 3 of it. Basically, you wanna know what that does? You can add a field spell from your deck to your hand. And that's it. The win condition, final countdown. After 20 turns of after activation, you win the game. If you're setting on Mystic Mine and your opponent can't out it, you win the game. If I don't have it, I can use this to grab it and then use it. And after 20 end phases, I win the game. Fair! Anyways. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, this is the trap cards now. 3 Solemn Judgments. Look at that guy. Is that God? Must be the God of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe. These ladies do not look pleased. I wouldn't either. He looks like a tyrant. I'm not saying God is a tyrant. Please don't shit on me, God. Don't smite me, please. Anyways, you use this to negate anything that your opponent's got. That could get rid of, what else? Mystic Mind. That's all that's good for. Now, we got 3 Dark Brides. They essentially do the same thing as Solemn Judgment, which, I already said, protects Mystic Mind. That's all I gotta say about that. Now, the last card, Metaverse. It's kind of like terraforming, you know? So, basically, what it does is grabs Mystic Mind. Now, that's all for the main deck. 40 cards, I think. Maybe 41. I don't know, I'm not going to count. Who gives a shit? Alright, we'll move on to the extra deck. Because in this deck, the extra deck is the absolute most important thing. Because this is obviously just takes a massive brain to use. I have probably the biggest brain. I'm something of a scientist myself. Look at this, 3 barricade Borg barricade Borg blocker. Wanna know what he does? I don't know, I never summoned him. 2 Link Spider. Link Spider. You wanna know what he does? I don't know, I never summoned him. 2 Secure Gardna. You wanna know what he does? I never summoned him, so I don't know. Nightmare Phoenix and Nightmare Unicorn. You want to know what they do? Well, I never summoned them, so I don't know. CXYZ Coach Lord Ultimate Trainer. You want to know what this guy does? No, I don't know. I never summoned him. Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon. You want to know what that guy does? You already know I never summoned him. The Last Warrior from Another Planet. Fantastic. Now let's go on to the side deck. You know, the side deck, whenever I side in, I never see these cards. So I swear to God, I don't know why I even fucking run a fucking side deck. But I do it anyways. This one, I'm sure, even if you don't know exactly what Yu-Gi-Oh's all about, you will know what this card is. It's the 5 pieces to Exodia. Ooh. Because, you know, if you're setting on Mystic Mind for so long, it could be possible that you just draw into these 5 pieces if your opponent doesn't have an out to Mystic Mind before you get Final Countdown. Stupid idea. I never sided this guy in at all, so I never won with him. I have the biggest brain ever. Now, we have another win condition, and one that I didn't win with. But I have won with it before. Jackpot 7. Yeah. What a fucking... Look at that guy. He's gonna get 3 7s on that motherfucker. No, he's not, because I didn't side it in. Next up, we have this weird card called Quiet Life. If I'm gonna be serious now, I actually do like this card. This card's pretty interesting. It's a continuous trap where if you don't control any monsters, for as long as it remains on the field, if any player was to normal summon or set a monster, that player can no longer special summon for the rest of that turn. And then vice versa. If they special summon, they can't normal summon or set for that turn. Kinda interesting. Never sided it in, so fuck it off. Dark Ruler no more. Didn't sight it in. Never used it. Waking the Dragons. So that's where the side deck comes in. Like if Waking the Dragons ends up getting destroyed or banished by my opponent's cards, I could summon one of these big dudes. But you already know I didn't side that shit in. So that's the deck profile. Yeah, you're welcome, my one person who wanted me to make this deck profile. I'm pretty sure you're the same guy who used that Grand Maju deck, and you know, you already deck yourself out enough as it is. So you were probably just sitting there like, man, I wish I was half as cool as this guy. This guy just throws out Mystic Mine, and then he like throws out that, so I can't ever see the key cards that I need to get rid of Mystic Mine. And then he's like fucking throwing out these goddamn prohibitions and just like ruining all my plays with his solemn judgments, and then he hits me with the final countdown, and that's the video. Woo!